Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Georg Mack Plays the Classics. Leave it up to Nintendo to go from doing a lot of developing and publishing to only having a few games a year. Super Mario Bros. 2 is the fifth Nintendo game of 1988. Donkey Kong Classics was a compilation, and World Class Track Meet was a reskin. But at least, it's a good one. Super Mario Bros. 2 itself is a reskin of the Japanese title Doki Doki Panic, and brought to the US because Nintendo thought we wouldn't be able to handle the actual Super Mario Bros. 2. They were right. Mario has an odd dream about another world, and when he wakes up, finds the doorway to said world. Mushrooms are a hell of a drug. Mario enters the doorway, and that's where we start level 1, with the player following a great height into this world. Of course, I say the character because you can choose one of 4 at the beginning of each level. Just be careful because you're stuck with them until you beat the level or run out of lives. Your choices are Mario, who is balanced in jumping speed and pulling strength. Luigi, who can jump higher than Mario, but is a bit more reckless to control. Princess Toadstool, who isn't strong or fast, but can float for a moment after jumping. And Toad, who can't jump well, but he's fast and can pull things from the ground very quickly. Each level lends itself to one of the characters, though they can be beaten by anyone. In my playthrough, I stuck with Mario in every level, except for World 2, for which I used Toad. You have to traverse from one end of the level to the eagle head that blocks your way to the next. In order to open the portal to the next level, you typically have to defeat a Birdo in order to release an orb of some sort. Other times, you have to go through a gauntlet of enemies to find it sitting in the open. I started playing by taking turns with my wife. She went straight for the level orbs, but I wanted to play it straight, so when she was done, I started over. There are tufts of grass that can be pulled in each level. These typically give you vegetables that can be thrown at enemies to remove them from your path. Certain tufts will give access to a magical potion. By throwing these on the ground, a doorway to Subspace will appear. This is a mirrored nighttime version of the screen you're on. Any tufts of grass appearing will allow you to pull up coins, and if you're lucky, there will be a mushroom that grants you an extra hit point. The coins are important because at the end of the level, you're given a bonus chance at a slot machine. You need to either match 3 icons for an extra life, or go for cherries to gain 1, 3, or 5 lives. Once you get the timing down, it's possible to reliably gain 3 or 5 lives from every coin. By the end of the game, I had an excess of 70 lives. Also throughout the levels are cherries. As you pick them up, both in the main level and Subspace, you can earn Starman power-ups for each 5 that you consume. You can also collect large vegetables, which will allow you to earn a stopwatch on the 5th one you unearth, stopping time. Small hearts will also appear as you defeat enemies, although I'm not sure if it's a static number of kills or not. You'll also pull up plenty of bombs from the ground, which can be used to blow up walls to proceed in the level. Enemies are much more varied this time around, with 24 non-boss monsters. Worlds 1 through 6 have 3 levels each. The 3rd level is punctuated with a boss fight. The Mousers throw bombs at you, which you must catch and throw back. Triclide and Fryguy both require you to pick up mushroom blocks and throw them at the enemy multiple times while avoiding their projectiles. Clawgrip throws rocks at you, which must be caught and returned as well. World 7 is the last world, and only has 2 levels. Final boss there is Wart, who created all the monsters in the world Mario and friends are now visiting. He hates vegetables, so you have to feed them to him in order to save the day. If you stuff him full enough, he croaks. You save the dream world. When it comes to grading Super Mario Bros. 2 on NES, graphics get a 3.0. The graphics and animations are good, but they end up being very fuzzy in certain situations. Sound gets a 3.0. Plenty of well-known Mario music comes from Super Mario 2. They aren't the best in the world, and I hear some recycled sound effects from Zelda, but it's well done. Gameplay gets a 3.0. I actually get more frustrated about floaty movement than others probably do. If it wasn't for learning I could time the slot machine, I probably would have gotten angry. Difficulty gets a 3.0. Some levels are downright hard if you try to play fancy and fast. If you slow down and move deliberately, it's not that bad. Fun factor gets a 3.5. I had fun when taking turns with my wife. Then I had to get through the damn thing for my own benefit. Overall, Super Mario Bros. 2 earns a 3.1 and gets a B. I don't think this is one of the best NES games, but it is certainly a solid one. Definitely play it if you have a chance. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. Please make sure to like this video. Let me know what you think of Super Mario Bros. 2 in the comments. And please subscribe to Head Drop Productions here on YouTube because we want you here for each and every video we release. Because it is your destiny.